Okay, so we'll set ourselves up, so we're standing nice and tall, feet set under your hips. So if you need to do that, just put your feet together, turn the toes out, straighten the heels, should put feet nicely under hips. Stand tall, tummy drawn in, arms down to the side, and a few little leans forward and back, just to get a feel for that balance point. If you do think you're going to fall, just take a little step back or forwards, whatever you need. So a little lean there and back, not too far, making sure we lean from the ankles. We just catch the weight on the toes, take it back. That's it, a couple more times. So waking up those senses, getting a feel for where we are, and back to centre. Find that spot where you're nicely balanced. And it's one hand in front behind or hands on the hips. Going to tilt that pelvis under. That's it. So just loosening up that lower back, finding that neutral spine. Good. That's it, just a few times. That's it, good. And one more. Excellent, find that spot now. We should be nicely balanced, have a nice neutral spine. We're going to get those feet moving. So pedaling those feet, pressing the ball of the foot down into the mat. That's it, pushing it down. So it's not about going up onto tiptoes, it's about pushing that foot into the ground. Don't worry if they creak and crack a little bit, that's normal. And then we'll let arms join in. So it's opposite arm, opposite leg. So those walking arms, moving from the shoulder rather than the elbow. Good, keeping those going. And just slowly increase your arm movement. So bringing that up. That's it. Gradually reaching up. So we're taking those arms now all the way up. That's a really nice stretch up. Excellent, really reach, press both of those arms back. Standing nice and tall. Excellent, one more each side. And bringing that down. Okay, good, feet still nicely under hips. Take the hands up over the head. We'll lean it to one side, then over the other way. So it's a good chance to check your flexibility. Are you more flexible one way than the other? Do you feel you're leaning further to one side? Keep that body nice and straight, so we're not leaning forwards or back. That's it. Keep those going. Just a few leans to loosen up, stretching out. Good. One more each way, and then we're going to increase the movement. So we're going to take it round in front, sweep it through, back up. Soften the knees if you need as you go through. Or if you have a really good stretch, keep those legs straight. Sweep it through. That's it, excellent. Just nice steady movement. So we change direction at the top. Bringing it round. Not too fast. And hopefully finding you're a little bit lower down than you were on your first one. That's good. Couple more times. There we go. That's it, one more. And bring that back down. Good. Okay, standing tall again. Get those feet still nicely under the hips. Just going to go into a knee raise. So bring that knee up to hip height if we can. If you just struggle with your hips, you may not be able to bring that knee as high. Just bring it to where you can. That's it, good. That's it, a few more times. So it's just a nice steady lift, aiming to keep yourself as tall and still as you can as that knee comes up. So we're going to add to it from your next one. So we're going to raise, keep the hips forward, we're going to open that knee, back and down, up, open, back and down. So we aim to keep the body and the hips facing forwards. That's it, excellent, well done. Loosening up that hip joint, getting that mobility back in there. Good, a few more times. Good, one more each side. And bringing that down. Good. So set yourselves back up again, standing tall, those feet under hips. Just going to go into that leg sweep. So just sweep that leg straight through, forwards to back. Again, the aim is to be standing nice and tall and still. The exercise is about keeping yourself standing tall. This leg's acting as a disruptor. So it's not about how high you swing that leg, it's about trying to stop yourselves from moving. That's good. A few more times. Good, one more. And back down. Set yourselves up, change legs, sweep that through. Again, think about your balance. Are you better on this side, or do you find it easier on the other foot? Just standing nice and tall. Keep that core engaged, tummy drawn in. That's it. So we want as little movement as possible from the rest of the body. Good. Two more. And bring it down. Okay, going back to the other leg, we're just going to amend the movement. So instead of going forwards to back, we're going to take that leg forwards and then out. So it comes forwards, out. So it's like an L-shaped movement. So we're having to resist it in two planes of movement. So it goes forwards, back, side and back. Let's see if we can keep it in one smooth movement. So We've got a couple of wobbles going, but that's good. Shows we're working. Excellent, a few more. Good, one more. And bring it down. Change over, so sit yourself up and take that leg forwards and out. That's good. So try to keep standing nice and tall. You will need to lean just slightly, keep the foot clear of the ground, and just to counterbalance a little bit, but as still and straight as we can. That's it. Good, a few more. And the last one. Bringing it down, well done. Good. Standing nice and straight again, feet under those hips. And we're just going to squat that down, back up. So knees track forwards, bum sticks out behind. That's it, good squeeze as you come back up. So we're standing nice and tall in between, just squatting down as low as you feel comfortable. That's it. Good, couple more, and we're going to change it up a little bit. Good, one more, bringing it up. Okay, standing tall, take the hands up above the head. So we're going to squat, but we're going to sweep the arms through. So we sweep and up. That's good. Remember, standing nice and tall. Still tracking those knees over your feet. Good. If you want to extend it as we come up, we'll go to toes. So we're adding in that calf raise and a little balance. Remember, at any point, if you find the movement too difficult, just stay on the previous one. Or if there's any exercise you really struggle with, just pop something else in that you know you can do, as long as we keep moving. And if you feel you need a little break, just take a minute or two, join back in when you're ready. That's good. Couple more. And bringing it down. Excellent. Okay, we're going to go into roll down now. So standing towards the end of your mat, going to stand with your hands high. We're going to dive those hands down, tuck in the chin, roll the shoulders, curl it down, and unroll back up. Reaching high, back down. So from high, we come down, we curl, roll down, slight pause, then we're up. That's good, keep that going. Making sure we're stacking those vertebrae one at a time as we come back up. We roll it down. Unroll. Again, see if we can gradually get a little bit lower as we come down. Were you reaching your ankles before? Can we now touch the floor? That's good. On this next one, I just want you to stop at the bottom. Just going to let that hang and then press one shoulder towards the floor and then the other. That's it. One more. Unroll that up. Take it that high, reach it up. So this time we're going to roll it all the way down. We're going to walk out. So hands to the mat. We take that out. We're going to pause, hold there. And that nice straight line. Keep it held. And lower to your knees, sit back on your heels, stretching through that upper body, holding that child's pose. Excellent, keep that held for 3, 2, 1, relax there. Just going to tweak the screens down. Okay, right, so we're starting on our fronts now. So we're going to be in the kneeling box position. We're just going to start with the basic Superman movement. So that's kneeling down, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Doing that kneeling box is extending one arm, opposite leg goes straight back, bring it in. That's good. Got a nice straight line along your spine, carrying on right through your neck into your head. Keeping those shoulders and hips level as we extend. So we will be extending this movement slightly in a minute. Depending on space, we'll just see how you go for this one. You may just need to adapt it slightly if you struggle for space. A couple more times. And relax that down. So what we're going to do now is add in like a clock movement with the arms. So as we extend, we're then going to rotate. We're going to aim for 9:15, 8:10 if we can't get 9:15. What we can do, whatever we can manage, we can't do that. So when you start position, we're going to extend. We're then going to take that leg and arm out, back and in. So we extend, we take them out and back. So you might struggle for space. Just do what you can. If you need to restrict the movement, that's fine. And it. Good, so just reaching, rotating out, back and in. So let's keep those going. So it's extend, rotate, back and in. That's good, aiming to keep that back level. So try not to twist the hips and shoulders, just the arm and the leg that are moving. That's good, keep that moving. few more times. Good. Do one more to each side. And bring that in, well done. Okay, I want you to lay face down onto your mat, legs extended behind and arms up into that 90-degree position, elbows in line with the shoulders. So we face down on the mat. From here, we're just going to raise the torso off the ground. So we're coming up, arms stay down, elbows stay on the mat for now. Lower back down. So we're using all those muscles in the back to raise the body up. So it's not a huge movement. Just really good to stretch it out, strengthening that back. Good, a few more times. Excellent, keep that going. And relax that down. Okay, we're going to do the same exercise, but this time as we extend, we're going to come up, we're going to go to a straighter arm, extending all the way up. So same start position, but we're going to raise, we're going to continue to raise, extending all the way up, back down. Set. That's it, a few more times. Good, last one. And relax that down. Okay, you're going to stay laid down, but you can use your hands to support your head now if you want. We're just going to go into a leg raise. So keeping your feet fairly together, but if you do struggle with your lower back, you can widen your feet out. That'll take some of the pressure off. We're just going to use the lower back and the glutes to raise both legs up and lower down. So it's only a small movement. Raise and down. So keeping those legs long and straight and down. Good. Let's keep that moving. So try and keep it a fairly steady movement, not just launching the feet in the air. Keep it controlled. So we're engaging those muscles in the back and the glutes, then we're lifting those legs and back down. That's good. A few more times. Last one. And lower that down. Good, well done. Okay, we're moving over onto our sides now. So we're just going to take that roll over, extending out onto one side, arm extending under your head, legs nice and long and straight. Try and draw your waist away from the mat if you can. Hips are stacked on top of each other, legs just off the ground if you can. We'll start off just with that single leg raise. That's it. Nice and steady. Try and keep those toes pointing forwards rather than up in the air. Excellent, keep that steady. So we're just going to add to this movement. So next time, as we get to the top, we're going to do 2 circles back, 2 circles forwards, and down. So we lift, 2 circles, 1, 2, and down, 2 circles forwards, bring it in. Take it up, do those circles, forwards, and down. That's it. So which way do you find it easier to draw your circles? Is backwards easier than forwards? Which way is most controlled? Good, one more. And lower that down. Okay, good. So staying on our side, just going to bend those knees up, bring the arm in front, other hand comes on top. We're going to go into that open door, so we're on a nice little stretch. So we're just going to reach up and over. Ideally that arm travels straight behind, but if you're tight on space, you might just need to bend it or move it down a little. So, because we're just making do, we're training where we can. So we just have to make little adaptations if we need to. So if you need to bend the elbow or lower the arm down, that's fine, just do what you can. That's good, one more. Good, bring those arms back together, straighten those legs back out, arm goes back under the head, hand stays in front, raise those feet off the ground, and we're just going to scissor the legs. So scissoring forwards and back. That's good, nice steady movement. So we're pivoting on that hip joint. There, let's keep ourselves nice and still other than those legs moving. That's it. A couple more times. And let's rest that down. Okay, roll yourselves over or flip yourself round, whichever way you're moving. So we're going to extend out. So we'll go in reverse now. So we'll start with that scissor. So laying on the side, on that hip joint, waist drawn away from the mat, let's scissor those legs. That's it. That's good. A few more times. Excellent. Two more. And bring those feet together. Bending the knees up. Arm comes out in front. Other hand on top. And open that door. So reach it up and over. Bringing it back together. Good, really nice stretch out, loosen for that chest and shoulder. Let your eyes follow your hand as it travels over. Excellent. That's it, two more. Last one. Bring them together. And relax those hands down. Extend back up under the head. Get those legs nice and long. Into that single leg lift. So just do a few leg lifts to get going. That's it. A few more times, and then we're going to add in those circles. So we're going to come up, circle, and then forwards for two. And down. Good. Take it up, two back, and two forwards. Good. Nicely controlled. They don't have to be super big. As long as it's a nice controlled movement. We're trying to keep those toes pointing forwards. Excellent. Don't worry if you're forgetting to go forwards instead of backwards first, or you drop down in between the two movements. Don't worry, as long as we're getting those circles in at some point. Good, so let's do one more. Get those two circles, and then two circles forwards, and taking that down. Excellent, well done. Okay, we're going to go over onto our backs now. So I want you to start laid back, legs extended, hands extended behind your head. We're going to start with a leg slide. So just from laying straight out, all I want you to do is skimming the foot over the floor, bring that foot in towards the body, extend out, change legs. So just bring it in. You can slide the foot along the floor if you want, or hover it just a fraction off the ground. If you want to coincide your breathing, breathe in as that foot comes in, breathe out as you push it away. So breathe in, breathe out. Good, so we're going to start adding an arm action. So now, as that leg comes in, arm raises. Bringing it in, back out. Good, keep it nice and steady. Really controlled. That's good. Steady movement, not too fast. Once we're keeping that foot nice and close to the floor, so it's just skimming along, just a fraction off the ground. That's it, one more each leg. And relax it there. Okay, bring the feet in, and then we're going to bring those feet up into tabletop. So that's a 90-degree bend at hip and at knee. Raise the arms up and then bend 90 degrees at the elbow. So we're going to go into a single knee drop. So one knee drops out, other one stays straight up, back up, opposite knee drops out. So I'll just turn that round. So in this position, so one knee drops, comes up, other knee drops. So you've always got one knee pointing upwards as the other one drops out. That's good. So just do it a couple more times, then we're going to add the arm action in. So the arm action is the opposite elbow dropping out to the opposite side. Back stays in contact with the floor. Hips stay level. Really controlled movement. If you want to add in that breathing, we're going to breathe in as we drop, breathe out as we raise. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't worry about how far out your knee drops. Some people's will go nearly to 90 degrees, other people's will barely go past centre. So just what you can do. Excellent. Few more times. Good. Two more. Last one. And relax those feet down. Slowly sit yourself up. So now I want you to be sitting up. Back nice and straight. Knees bent. Arms extended forwards. So we're just going to go into a basic roll back. So we're curling that spine into that C shape. Rolling it back. Bringing it up. So just going back as far as you feel comfortable and up. So if you only feel you can go to there, absolutely fine. If you can go nearly all the way to the mat, brilliant. Try and stop just before you touch that mat though. That way we keep all that tension in your core. Bringing it up. So curling that back into that C. Roll it back up. Excellent. A few more times. And we're nearly there. Just got one more after this. Little adaptation first though. So now as we go back, what we're going to do is take one arm out. Bringing it up. So the arm just sweeps out to the side, looking towards that hand. So it's just a nice gentle sweep out to the side. That's good. Excellent, let's have two more to each side. Good, one more. And bring that back up. Excellent, last exercise, just a couple of times. Lay yourselves all the way back again. Feet extended, lay back, arms behind the head. We're going to roll ourselves up. So hands come over, When you see those hands, lift the head, tuck the chin, roll yourself up, try and keep your feet on the floor, reach towards your feet, slowly unroll, hands stay low, back curls, then hands go back over. Good, keep that going. So we're trying to roll up and slowly back. That's it. Excellent. So one more time and we'll stay sitting up. So bringing it up, curl yourself up, reach towards those toes, hold that reach towards your toes. Grab your toes if you can, if not, just hold on where you can. Have a really nice stretch of the hamstrings and the lower back. Excellent. Okay, release there. So still in that sitting position, legs extended. Just put one foot over the other and turn to the side of the bent knee. Good, change over. Swap that leg over. Then soles of your feet together, bringing those feet in towards the body, let the knees drop out, give them a little push down if you need. You can just gently push those knees down. That's good, relax there, let your legs just sit out nice and relaxed, hands together, pushing forwards, elbows slightly apart, so stretching out the upper back. Good, reaching up above the head, nice and high, really reaching up, and then just tilt that to one side. Back to centre, over the other side. And then hands round your back, either in the small of your back or reaching backwards, chest forward, shoulder blades pulled together and down. Good. Going to take it back up onto our feet. So I'll just adjust my screen. There we go. So we're standing tall, picking one foot up, little balance as we're stretching out that thigh. That's good. Change legs. Relax that down, feet nice and wide. Last one, let's just sweep that through. Reaching high. One more time. We'll go up onto toes. We're going to holding that stretch there for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Well done, everybody.